why does inclusion and diversity matter? Well, I've always thought that the business case for inclusion and diversity is pretty obvious. It ranges from attracting and retaining the best talent that there is out there, and not going with the approach really we've had of only tapping into very limited talent pools by the way we've limited ourselves in terms of the diverse workforce we've been targeting and made feel welcome in the industry. There's also a whole lot of other elements to the business case, from the effectiveness of having diverse teams to setting an example really for society in terms of what inclusion and diversity looks like. So for me, the business case has always been obvious. But more recently, I actually got a slightly higher purpose really in terms of why it is that this matters to me. My 18-month-old daughter Amelia was born, and in between all the tough times of crying and nappies and so on, I had this sort of moment of quiet where I was looking down at Amelia while she was sleeping and dreaming of the future. And I realized that at some point she's going to talk to me about her career aspirations, and I had this harsh realization that whilst I love the mining industry, I've always been happy in the mining industry, I'm not sure I would actually recommend that Amelia goes into the mining industry the way it is at the moment. And that's for me quite a harsh reality, given that I see myself as a leader in the industry, and so I feel like it's incumbent upon me to make a change. So what am I doing about it? Well, I jumped at the opportunity to volunteer to be the group finance representative on the Anglo-American Inclusion and Diversity Working Group, where we represent, all the functions are represented as well as all our business units. And within the group finance team, although we still have lots to do in this area, we've already made quite good progress. And probably one of the more interesting and exciting things we've done is set up a reciprocal mentoring pilot program where we've taken 20 of our leadership teams. So this is business unit CFOs and heads of finance functions, and we've paired them up with 20 more junior female talented individuals in the organization. And it's a reciprocal mentoring program, as the name would suggest, and it's truly reciprocal in that the senior mentoring partners are getting just as much benefit, if not more, out of the relationship. The senior partners are helping the junior partners with career advice and career planning, and the junior members are helping the senior leadership team understand from their perspective what the systemic challenges are and the barriers to progress are for female talent in Anglo-American. So it's been a hugely insightful process for us, and the next step, of course, for us is to take those learnings and turn them into real change. So it's a very exciting time for us in terms of what we're doing within group finance, and I'm really committed to see the change. Not just because I think it's the best way we're going to succeed as an organization, but also because it's a part of a promise I've made myself in connection with creating an opportunity for my daughter Amelia.